Have you ever experienced that strange moment when the person you like seems to be distancing themselves? Suddenly, their responses become colder, their messages take longer to arrive, and conversations that were once exciting now seem lifeless. You realize that something has changed, but you feel lost and don't know how to solve it. It gives you a feeling of insecurity, and the fear of pushing them away even further only makes the situation worse, right? Don't worry, because you're not alone. This type of situation is more common than it seems, and many men wonder what to do when it happens. The good news is that there is a way to reverse the situation without despair. In this video, I'm going to share 5 strategies that really work to rekindle her interest, and the best part, they are simple tips that are easy to apply in your daily life. If you want to learn everything about seduction and how to seduce women of all ages, I'm leaving you an ebook. The link is in the first pinned comment. Go there because there are only a few copies available. So, if you want to find out how to get her interested in you again, maybe even to the point of wanting your attention again, keep watching until the end. These tips could be the key to recapturing that special connection that seemed to be slipping away. Stay tuned, because it could change the way you deal with the ups and downs of a relationship. Tip 1. The ice tactic. When a woman starts to pull away, it could be a sign of several things. Maybe her interest has waned. She's trying to see how far you'll go to win her over, or maybe something you did bothered her. If you feel like she's playing some kind of game, the ice tactic can be a powerful tool. How does it work? Basically, you give her some space, respond more slowly to messages, don't be available all the time, and if she invites you to something, consider declining some invitations. By showing that you're not completely affected by her withdrawal, you create a situation where she realizes that you might not be as available either, and that might start to bother her. But be careful. This strategy works best if she still has some interest on her part. If she's completely disappeared, it's possible that interest has already faded. However, if you notice that she's starting to make more of an effort to stay in touch or seeks out your presence more, it's a sign that your absence has made a difference. This slight separation may even awaken in her that fear of losing you, which leads her to value what was previously at risk. Sometimes the absence rekindles that something extra that seemed to have faded, making her interested in you again. If you liked the first tip, make sure you are already subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. Tip 2. Disappear from her sight. If this woman is comfortable with you chasing her, it is because she feels that you will always be available. So, surprise her by disappearing for a while. It doesn't mean ignoring her completely, but rather taking a step back, creating a little space between you. When you disappear slightly, something curious happens. She starts to wonder where you are, who you are spending time with, what you are doing. This touch of mystery and unpredictability brings a sense of urgency and insecurity to her mind. By not being around all the time, you spark curiosity, and it's natural for her to start thinking more about you and what she might be missing. Women tend to invest more in maintaining a connection when they realize you're not available all the time. This small step away may be exactly what you need to change the dynamic and rekindle her interest in you. Remember, sometimes a well-planned absence speaks louder than any continuous presence. If you want to learn everything about seduction and how to seduce women of all ages, I'm leaving an ebook for you. The link is in the first pinned comment. Go there because there are only a few copies available. Tip 3. Don't chase her. Don't let this woman create a comfort zone where she knows that whenever she walks away, you'll be right there chasing her. Don't let her feel comfortable putting you on the back burner or treating you like someone who will accept anything. When you insist on chasing her, even when she ignores your attempts to contact her, you end up conveying the idea that you'll accept any crumbs, and this can make you seem desperate. On the other hand, when you demonstrate confidence and self-sufficiency, women tend to see your true value and start working hard to win your attention. And look, if you don't feel confident yet, don't worry. I've been through this process too, and I know how challenging it can be. But with time and dedication, I learned a powerful approach that completely transformed my confidence and attitude. This same approach is now within your reach. If you're enjoying this video, you'll enjoy the last bonus tip at the end of the video even more. So, hit the like button so that YouTube can deliver more and more of our content to men who want to improve their relationships. Tip 4. Evaluate the situation. Imagine that the relationship was going really well, but suddenly she started to pull away. At this point, it's important to take a step back and think, did I do something that bothered her? Try to remember all of your recent interactions. Was there anything that could have unintentionally hurt or irritated her, even if it was something simple? Sometimes things that seem small to you, like a joke at the wrong time or a look at someone who passed by, can have a bigger impact than you think. Women are very attentive to details. They tend to notice things that often go unnoticed by men. So, if you think you can disguise looks or behaviors, you might be wrong. What seems like a trivial thing to you may be something significant to her and may affect the way she feels. That's why this is a good time to reflect, honestly and humbly. It's not about blaming yourself, but rather understanding what really happened. By recognizing and understanding what may have caused her to distance herself, there's a good chance you can fix the situation and reconnect with her. This reflection can help you see the relationship more clearly and take the right steps to fix what may have gone off track. Tip 5. Be your own priority. In your life, your number one priority should be yourself. Think of it as if you were on a bus, and that bus is your life. Now, who is in the driver's seat? The answer is simple: you. Many men end up believing that they need a woman by their side to find true happiness, but this actually puts them in a vulnerable position, as if they were handing over the steering wheel to someone else. When you understand that your happiness depends on yourself and not on anyone else, you begin to transform into a high-value man. This type of man, who is self-sufficient and independent, ends up attracting the right people, especially the right women, almost effortlessly. Self-confidence and security in who you are magnetic. Always remember this powerful phrase. When you see a woman as a necessity, she starts to see you only as an option. This means that by making someone else the center of your happiness, you lose part of your own value, and she realizes it. But when you are the pilot of your own life, confident and happy on your own, the chances of building true and balanced relationships increase a lot. If you got this far, type, "I got this far," and I will release a mega special bonus for you. You will definitely like it, and now let's move on. Tip 6. Invest in your personal growth. While you make space for yourself and put yourself first, take the opportunity to grow as a person. Think about your interests, dreams and goals that may have been left aside. This is the ideal time to explore hobbies, seek new knowledge, and improve your skills. When you dedicate yourself to your own development, you not only build a stronger version of yourself, but you also become more interesting and inspiring in the eyes of others. Remember, personal growth is not just about career or status, but about building a rich and meaningful life. It could be learning something new, practicing a physical activity, reading more, or even developing your emotional intelligence. When she realizes that you are investing in yourself and expanding your world, She will understand that you are someone who is not content with your comfort zone, which can spark new interest and admiration. This way, instead of trying to win her back directly, you show that you are someone who evolves and transforms, regardless of the situation, and that, in itself, can be extremely attractive. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Comment the word connection, so I know you stayed until the end, and don't forget to check out the first pinned comment with exclusive content for you.